Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Microsoft. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has ranked Microsoft as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 37.75% since we initially recommended purchasing Microsoft 68 days ago. This results in an average return of 0.56% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. Considering the latest developments, we find ourselves unable to ascertain the stock's next direction, as it could move in either direction. The stock has broken through a narrow and robust upward trend, indicating an even stronger rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, support is expected at the resistance level of $528.85. Which may provide a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, $543.13 will be the next potential peak level, presenting a resistance that may not be overcome on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 19.25% over the next 3 months, with an anticipated return ranging between 15.02% and 18.21%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 12.26%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 21.56% to positive 12.26% over the coming year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $418.50 and $598.89. Our latest daily update from Microsoft includes the headline, Evaluation of Microsoft stock downgraded after the last trading session. The Microsoft stock price increased by 3.95% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, rising from $513.24 to $533.50. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 4.43%, with a low of $531.90 and a high of $555.45. The price has increased in 7 out of the last 10 days and is up by 4.26% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 27 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 51 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $27.33 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $555.45, and the lowest price was $344.79. Currently, the price is 3.95% or $21.95 below the 52-week high of $555.45, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft has made headlines recently with its stock valuation soaring above $4 trillion, joining NVIDIA as one of the select companies to reach this significant milestone. This surge comes on the back of impressive quarterly earnings, driven primarily by the acceleration in artificial intelligence investments and strong performance from its Azure cloud business. Their fourth-quarter fiscal results not only exceeded expectations, but highlighted the growing adoption of their AI solutions, including Copilot, which indicates a robust demand for AI-driven innovations. In contrast, competitors like Amazon are facing challenges, particularly with their cloud growth underwhelming and disappointing earnings reports. This divergence creates a favorable environment for Microsoft, potentially attracting investors looking for stability and growth. The overall excitement around Microsoft's advancements in AI and cloud infrastructure underpins its strong market positioning. Looking ahead, these developments can lead to a bullish sentiment around Microsoft shares in the short term, as positive earnings often translate to higher stock prices. Long term, the ongoing investment in AI and cloud technologies positions Microsoft well within the tech sector, likely enhancing its ability to sustain growth and maintain its market dominance. With this momentum, Microsoft shares could continue to be an attractive pick for investors focused on technological leadership in the rapidly evolving landscape. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Microsoft a grade of overweight with a hold recommendation. On the same day, UBS also rated Microsoft with a grade of buy and issued a hold recommendation. Additionally, Oppenheimer reported on that date that Microsoft received an outperform rating along with a hold action. Wells Fargo, on Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, gave Microsoft a grade of overweight with a hold recommendation. Finally, Barclays also reported the same day, giving Microsoft a grade of overweight and a hold action. Analysts have assigned Microsoft stock an overall sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as a strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts provide the stock with a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. Microsoft stock currently displays buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is an overall buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support is expected around $514.61 and $498.25. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, with the stock having risen by 18.51% since then. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Notably, volume is climbing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been observed, which may affect short-term developments. Furthermore, a sell signal is currently being indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal from 47 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 7 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 69 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 64 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 55 days ago. For more signals, visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Microsoft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $495.94 and $477.40. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level. If this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Microsoft finds support just below today's level at $495.94. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $477.40 and $460.36. In general, the stock tends to have very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered very low. During the last day, the stock moved $23.55 between high and low, or 4.43%. For the last week, the stock has had a daily average volatility of 1.88%. Before we explore potential trading levels for Microsoft, let's review some key fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This ratio is considered relatively normal, typically found in companies with established histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the forthcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 28th of October, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Microsoft encounters its first support level at $495.94. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating from Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 15th of July, 2025, Coleman Amey executed an insider sale of 32,344 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Coleman Amey conducted an insider sale of 77,066 shares of common stock. On the 12th of June, 2025, Walmsley Emma N. made an insider purchase of 1,217 shares of restricted stock units. On the same day, Rodriguez Carlos A. purchased 72 shares of restricted stock units. Also, on that day, Pritzker Penny S. acquired 23,063 shares of restricted stock units. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 41.683. In total, insiders purchased 112,554 shares and sold 209,540 shares in these last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $515.57, reflecting a decline of 3.36%. This stock exhibits very low daily movements, contributing to a reduced risk profile. However, the 14-day relative strength index stands at 82, indicating a substantial increase in risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal generated from a pivot bottom identified 46 days ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Microsoft presents several positive indicators. However, we still do not consider these sufficient to categorize it as a buy candidate. At its current position, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning investors may wish to hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses observed in the technical analysis, we have adjusted our rating from a buy to a hold since our last evaluation. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 1st of August, we anticipate Microsoft will open higher, increasing by approximately $6.78, starting trading at around $540.28. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.